Amber Heard was always a contentious figure in Hollywood, but things reached a boiling point after her highly publicized legal battle with ex-husband Johnny Depp. The divorce was problematic, with both parties accusing the other of abuse. Amber won her case after a highly publicized trial, with the court ruling in her favor and giving her a $7 million settlement. The following period of the trial was chaotic. Johnny Depp's supporters were enraged and Amber's reputation was in ruin. Despite the verdict, many individuals believed that justice had not been served. Amber came under fire in the news, with many accusing her of lying and exploiting her claims of abuse to boost her career. Amber had found herself in a difficult situation. Many in Hollywood avoided her and her career came to a halt. No matter where she went, she couldn't escape from negative attention. Every action she took was studied and analyzed by the media. Amber, who was feeling stressed and exhausted, decided to take a risk. She packed her belongings and left Los Angeles, crossing the Atlantic to the beautiful beaches of Spain. Many were surprised by Amber's decision, but she thought it was the right one. Spain offered her the opportunity to start over. It was away from the beam of the American press, and she could get away from the toxic environment that had wrapped her in Hollywood. She moved to a little town on the Costa del Sol, where she rented a property with breathtaking views of the Mediterranean. The transition was difficult at first. Amber found it difficult to settle into the language and culture, and she missed her friends and family back home. But she gradually managed to settle in. She made friends with the locals and even began taking Spanish lessons in order to better her language skills. Life in Spain was a million miles different from the insanity of Hollywood. Amber spent her days lounging by the pool, going for long walks on the beach, and tasting the local food. She found peace in the basic pleasures of life, and slowly but steadily, she began to feel more like herself. Of course, the mainstream media didn't stop there. They tracked her every step, writing articles about her apparent exile in Spain. Amber, on the other hand, refused to allow them get to her. She knew she'd made the correct choice, and she was determined to live her life on her terms. Amber slowly began to rebuild her career. She was cast in a few small roles in Spanish movies and even began to work on her passion project, a domestic violence documentary. She gave the project her all because it was a subject that meant a lot to her. After some time, Amber became acclimated to her new life in Spain. She continued in producing her documentary, which eventually received high marks and numerous awards. She visited the US a few times as well, but she always went back to her beloved Spain. Looking back, Amber realized that relocating to Spain had been the best choice she had ever made. She had been given the time and room to recover and start over. She had discovered a sense of calm and purpose that she had never known before, despite the fact that she was aware that the media would never truly leave her alone.